Trevor Covich, and first and foremost, I'm a steelhead bum. I can honestly tell you that these fish out here, these steelhead, are something special, and sometimes they're unicorns and they're tough to find. Sometimes they're plentiful and you can't believe it.
So I got into fly fishing, obviously from my hubby here, and I would have never ever pictured myself being a fly fisher woman ever.
The first time I really got hooked was when we were on the Stillwater, and my dad's like, hey, you want to try this fly fishing? And I wasn't too sure about it, but as soon as I saw that trout come up and eat my dry fly, part of me went to fly fishing from there on out. Tracy, I've always wanted her to love it, but it's been hard to get her addicted as me. She'd usually just be sitting on the boat, eating sunflower seeds and tanning and telling me, Matt, when are we going to leave this hole? This is not fun anymore.
And I would just lay there and sunbathe, and then I finally, I don't know, it started clicking a little bit. I had fun with them. I'd fish a little bit more.
I won a trip to Alaska, and I knew this was hopefully the trip that was going to cause Tracy to just love fly fishing.
I've been fortunate enough to have met Matt and Tracy in Alaska, and they had a profound effect on me.
It took a while. It took years before I even really wanted to try and fish. And then the Alaska trip came, and that ruined me. We had so much fun.
It did not
ruined me in a good way. Like, it got me so addicted because there were so many fish, so many incredible fish that I've just only dreamt of catching, and we caught everything we could ever imagine and more. We got to keep some amazing fish out of it. We met some amazing friends. Obviously met Trevor, who we're here with now, and I think that's really cool.
I've been lucky and fortunate enough to be hooked up with OPST and fully guiding for these guys, and the guys heading up are true Skagit masters, and luckily with the last day of the week I pulled Matt and Tracy and we went rainbow fishing. And
so I came home highly addicted, and all I wanted to do was fish again. And I can see it in his eyes. He's just like, oh yeah, I finally got her. So it definitely clicked.
Now we're still fishing for rainbows, but we're fishing for the anadromous kind. And out here on the Olympic Peninsula, it's a pretty special deal. A lot of the places we go, I call it fern gully because that's what it is. If you're immersing yourself in moss and green and pure rivers with big fish with attitudes. And this is the reason we get up every morning.
Now we're in Washington, chasing after steelhead, and I didn't really realize how tough it was and how time-consuming and patient. I mean, you have to have a lot of patience in this game.
We're not out here to cast. We're not out here to look cool. We're out here to catch fish. And we're going to do that with persistence and endless patience. I know if you will talk to Matt and Tracy now, I'm sure they'll tell you that they've learned quite a bit about Skagit casting, spay casting, or casting in just about every type of situation you can possibly think of. I made it a point this week to challenge them in some way, shape, or form by either putting them in really messed up situations and making sure they can think their way out of those situations.
Once you catch that steelhead, it was the most amazing feeling. My big fatty head that I got, right? Mm-hmm. So I can't even describe the feeling. It's just one of the coolest feelings in the world. I think it'll be really cool to see more girls out there, and I think it's an awesome thing to do as a couple. I think it's been one of the funnest passions that we both have now, and I love that we both share that. It'd be great to see more girls get out there, and it's gonna happen, and it'll be awesome.
I've thought long and hard about the future of steelhead. The future of steelhead is, it's a scary thing. There's one message that I wish to send, and that's to make sure these fish thrive on. Because without these fish, there will be a lot of lost people out there, including yours truly. If there is one thing I could do on this planet other than not be remembered for anything, honestly, I want to save steelhead.